welcome back. This is another episode of 24/8 Lou, Life with Lou. You guys know me, I'm Lou. I was actually battling if I wanted to do a episode today. I had a pretty early morning. I'm pretty relaxed, honestly. So we're just gonna go off the top of the dome with this one. You know, it's Friday. People, actually, I got it now. See, as you think, it pops in your head. Today's Friday, and we call that the weekend. And I saw Trevor Noah, on that show, talking about who has tricked us to thinking that should be a weekend. 2 days? Like, you get off work, you clock out on Friday, and then this is like whatever time you get off work, then you got Saturday and Sunday for yourself, featuring my airplanes. How did we come to this? How did we get to this? Why is this? Now, I'm not saying that, if you want to work 5 days, cool. I would say try to find something that allows you to work 3 or 4, or balance, or stop waiting for, Friday to come. Even on the days you work, a lot of people say, follow your passion, find a job that you like, or just find a job and look in the best of what it does for you when you work that job. We're not always going to have a dream job. I do like to encourage people to find their passions, to do what they love, and go after their goals, and make their passions become their job. But sometimes it's not the reality of everybody, but you also find a new path within the job that you do have. Like, you may not like the service industry, manual labor, things like that, but look on the bright side. What does it bring you? How does it help you? The growth standpoint. What did you learn from it? What are you doing with it in your life? And I think when I had jobs I didn't like, that I just did what I had to do what I wanted to do, and that's the difference. I do say, hey man, try to become your own boss. Try not to make somebody else money. Try to make yourself. But it's more than just money. I think that's what it is. I think that's what I want to talk about, is like the balance in life. Like, even when I worked, I never was like, all right, now it's Friday, now it's Saturday, so now I'm just gonna have a blast doing this. Like, I do things throughout the week that allow me to enjoy my life, so I'm not dreading, going to bed and waking up, going to work the next day. Because that's what it is. Like, when we live within these hours, and we're like, okay, we work 8 or 9 hours, some of us work more, and now it's no longer our time, it's no longer our life, it's no longer our energy. It belongs to somebody else, and it's a continuous drain and never recharge. And I think that's where the problem lies. I think that's where the problem is, and that's why we load up on the weekend and we go ham and we go crazy, and it's unhealthy coping, and we're doing all these things because we only have 48 hours to do all the stuff we want to do. 48 hours, Dennis Rodman, if you get that reference, 48 hours. And that's not a good way to live. We're living 48 hours of freedom, and the rest of the time we feel like we're prisoners. So that's why, I feel like you should live a life. Number one, if you want to go after something that you really want to go after, do it. Make your dreams become your reality. You ever heard all the coin phrases, all the cute phrases, all the inspiring, motivational phrases? You know what I'm saying? Make all that stuff happen if that's what you want. But if you, want to stay in the job that you want to stay in, then look on the bright side of that job. Quit letting that job bury you, control you, dominate your life, drain you, to the point of you're drained until you're 6 feet under and you never actually lived. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. If you don't leave something behind, if you don't make this life better than how you found it, what in the world? If you can have a life that you enjoy within the work that you do, I think that's the most important thing, is setting up a balance for yourself, that we have that. It's Monday through Sunday for me. It's not Monday through Friday, or it's not just Saturday and Sunday, or it's not just this time. I'm doing things all day that make me enjoy life, and the small things. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I'm like leaving work and going to happy hour. Negative. I'm having a space for myself where I'm enjoying things. It could be a phone call to my mom. It could be a phone call to my mom. It could be, oh my goodness, a FaceTime with my nephew. Spinning vinyls, going on a 5 to 10 mile walk with no technology. I'm just enjoying that and me in that, because it's me and it's enhancing the true energy within me, and I'm just like, yeah, this is it. This is life. And all the while, I try to help people along the way. That's my biggest thing that I love. I actually enjoy helping people. So that's when I say I had a job in the past I didn't like. It was cool because I was actually still being able to help people in a way, regardless if it was coaching fellow coworkers, talking to a customer and about their life, putting them on my podcast, or just talking to them as a human being. I just want to leave this world a little bit better than how I found it. And to me, the scale to me is just within me. So I'm not trying to compare it to, somebody who spends millions of dollars with charities and things like that. It's what I can do, the power within me, the power that God gave me. And I'm just trying to help as many people as I can and inspire as many people that I can. Speak your voice, speak your truth, walk your truth, be you, embrace your weird. Everybody's weird. Everybody's different. We all like to put negative connotations or negative things and all these different things. There's not. Just live your life. That's the biggest thing, is like you're trying to figure out, like, okay, if I didn't go on this vacations, if I didn't go to get to travel, then I'm not really living. That's what they do. It's not what you do. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to travel to live. Traveling is a hobby, because you can find different backgrounds, different cultures, and different type of people right in your very own neighborhood, right? We like traveling because it's something different, something new. We learn from it. Try it in your neighborhood. It's the same thing, same concept. Smile at somebody for the first time. Wave at a neighbor you never waved at. And I think waiting for the weekend is so dangerous, and it's not just the weekend. I do that with quote unquote the weekend, because we have that mindset for a lot of stuff. We wait to do stuff. We wait to do so much stuff. We wait when we feel better. We wait when we do this. Sometimes, on the outside, in the outside world, things are not going to be better. Now, feeling better, yes, I feel like you should get your recharge. But sometimes in the outside world, things may not be better, and you're waiting for something that's never going to happen. So it's within you that's the most important. You know what I'm saying? Build you. In that outside world, so much noise. Obviously, you can tell I live downtown. So much noise and all this stuff. Just not just that, but just also people chattering and gossip and all this stuff that it's built to make you feel bad. Built to make you spend money on things you shouldn't be spending on, doing things you shouldn't be doing, because it's made for you to feel bad and make you feel like you're not good enough. That's what this world does. It's a vicious cycle. I love that. I use it all the time. It's a vicious cycle of pain and trauma and sadness and depression. Every time you step out the door, you're reminded that you aren't good enough. But you are, though. That's why I always say, I don't care what the world is doing. All I focus on is my world. I created my own reality, my own world, my own truths, and I walk in my truth, and that's who I am. So I just wanted to, talk about it and be aware, don't wait for the weekend. Don't wait for this. Don't wait for that. Don't wait for somebody else or for something else. You create it. You make it. Tailor-made for you. And do it with a smile if you can. If you can't, I get it. You don't always gotta smile. It's not always happy days and sunshine and rainbows. All right, I get it. Sometimes the storm comes and you find out who you really are in that storm. And I think that's what I just wanted to talk about with you all. Just a little short podcast for Friday so you guys can enjoy it. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for tapping in. You guys know me. I'm A. Lou. This is another episode of 24A Lou. You guys can catch me on YouTube under Aaron Michael Lewis, podcast 24A Lou, and all my other social media platforms will be at the end of this video. And until next time, you guys know my mantra: sage, sacrifice, achieve, grow, exceed. And y'all stay blessed. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Life with Lou. I'm A. Lou, and until next time, y'all have a good one.